hangs and these knives thin out as you come to the back. So you're not working with as much steel as you think you are. And they're just not made for prying. The tips aren't made for prying, and the hilt isn't made for prying.
What do you got?
K-bar fin blade.
Show it.
A little bit more testing with it. Just a thrash on it. See how this D2 steel works. Now some people, if you're in a rocky environment, a lot of your last hits drive the knife into the ground. If you're in a rocky environment, I have no doubt that knives will chip out on you. D2 knives or otherwise. They're just not made for striking into stone. But we've got a wet, damp, cold, snowy forest floor that we're dealing with. So the last strike's not going into stone or rock. Oh yeah.
How's that grip on the hand?
Man, I'll tell you, the grip is good, but wow, you're just holding the steel basically in your hand, and there is no shock absorption on this guy, that's for sure.
Hit the thing, will you?
Man, I've got this thing just buried in that knot. Out of my way. There you go. I don't know, the edge holds up pretty well. I don't see any...
Hold on, hold it up there. Put it up there.
I don't see any chip outs or anything.
Nice.
Nothing. D2 steel. I don't know. I can only tell you what it does. So far it's done everything I've asked it to. Keep going.
Alright, let's go. What do you got?
Cold Steel Recon Scout. You hear that?
Sounds like something's loose.
Zoom up on it. This knife, this finger guard, I bet that's what's loose on it. I think this is a separate piece. Actually, I'm positive it's a separate piece at the hilt of the knife, and I bet that's loose.
That's not what I'd want.
And that ain't good.
Nope.
I don't think there's anything we're doing out here that a knife should not withstand. Steel against wood, the steel should always win. Man.
What do those knives go for?
This is an $80, $90, $100 knife.
I'd be pissed if I paid $100 and my knife fucking broke.
It's not custom made. I mean, it's production line just like anything else, but I'll tell you what, if they're gonna bill it as a survival knife, you gotta be able to go through wood without coming loose like that.
Drive that thing home through the wood.
Yeah, I'm unimpressed with that. Very unimpressed with that. I don't like that at all. I can feel it shaking in my hand too. I mean, batoning with it, you don't notice that noise at all because you're hitting straight on the spine and going straight through the wood. But I'll tell you, that's not going to get tighter over time, folks. That's going to get more loose. That's disappointing. Cold steel. You'll have an email from me. That sound threatening? There you go. Little Massachusetts fire making exercise. We use trioxane, a little snap of trioxane with some of that dry wood in a really wet environment. Getting the fire going. That's why you need that dry wood. We started the trioxane with some flint, And the tools for the day were pretty much K-bar fin blade, the Gerber, and the K-bar large heavy Bowie, the cold steel. Unimpressed. Say goodbye.
See ya.
Peace. Franchise Kid, thanks for coming along.